We're not gonna do anything with the first one. Okay, so here we are at Harper. We're running from the clean out in the back building garage. I guess it's the middle section. As you can see, this is the water flowing from the city pipe. As we pull it back, this pipe has been epoxy lined, which you can see is kind of layered there. This epoxy line is a thinner epoxy liner. It's not the best material. As you can see, roots are already growing through it in multiple places. So this is one of the places where roots have grown in. My recommendation would be to put a new epoxy liner with thicker material over it, and by doing so we would need to dig up the front yard and do a lining from the sidewalk into the city. And that would cover all these existing thinner layered linings, the 6-inch section. As we pull it back to about 125 feet, which is what we're coming up to now, the pipe then gets smaller to a 4-inch pipe, which is in the front yard next to the driveway. This would be where we would dig the hole. We also recommend to replace the pipe from the sidewalk all the way back to the back building with what's called a trenchless pipe bursting method, where we would change the pipe to an ABS type of pipe, a plastic pipe, which is a lot sturdier than what you have now. So as we pull it back, we do see another fitting at around 99 feet. We're not sure if this is a clean out in the front yard or if it is a tie-in for the front building. We do know that there's a tie-in towards the back of the building, which I'll show you in a minute. But we would have to do some extensive work inside and outside to determine what's going on with this pipe that you see right here. The bottom is where the water is on the top right corner. And as you can see on the left-hand side, right about there, there is a T or an opening over in this area where you can almost see a triangle type. That is another fitting. I'm not sure if that is a fitting for drainage or a clean-out. If it's a clean-out, we don't really need it. We would be putting other clean-outs in if we were to replace the pipe that we're talking about now. If it is a tie-in, we would need to reconnect it to whatever is existing, which would be an extra hole in the cement driveway. So as you can see, this lining here is quite thin because you can actually see the color of the clay pipe on it. So it is wearing out, but you can't see on the left-hand side there is writing on it. So it is lined. And then there's some sections of the lining back towards the back building that is in very bad shape, where it's ripped and torn and roots are growing in. So this is in working order right now, but we don't know for how long. So our recommendation is to replace it with the ABS pipe with the trenchless pipe bursting method. That would involve 3 holes, one near the sidewalk, one near the back of the front building, and one near the garages in the back building. We would cement any holes that are necessary to open to get access to these pipes to change them. But as you can see, as we get closer back towards the back parking area, you're going to see some more ABS pipes, and that's where the back building, which is right here, that's where this back building ties into the main sewer. We were running water earlier, and it pours in right there. So this would need to be reopened in order for us to reconnect it if we were to do the pipe bursting method. Then this is the pipe that runs from the back house to the garage area. This is the pipe that is in the worst shape. As you can see, it is lined. But as we pull it back further, you'll see where there's a large amount of roots and some tears in the line. So here, this is the lining actually falling apart and falling into the line. It's actually a pretty good picture. You can see that things will catch on this, and this is a huge problem right here. And then, as you can see, the root has grown into it at the same time. So this is your biggest problem right here. It looks like somebody tried repairing a section of the pipe, which is this, very recently, but they did not go far enough to take care of this section, which is quite a shame. So this is ABS pipe, and then more lined pipe. I'd like to get rid of as much of it as possible. So this is cast iron here. So I'm going to locate where this spot is right here, and then actually I'll pull it out and locate it after. So this is all existing cast iron, which I believe is underneath the garage area.